Hello, my friends. Here's a quick walkthrough of how to embed into and embed out of Genially. So let's get started. I've created just a basic presentation in Genially. I have a free Genially account, so none of this is premium, even though the premium account is awesome, but we can't all have that right now. So I'm going to show you from the free account just a basic presentation. So as this loads, just create a basic presentation in Genially. And then the magic is inside that basic presentation. It really doesn't matter what style you choose, because as you see, I put a little image here from the images. I just added a little image, so you can put all of that. You could even add a little video of you right here from within Genially, or if you already have it. So you can kind of stack this page, layer it, whatever you want to call it, inside Genially, and it'll do the same magic. What we're going to focus on today is the insert and others. Once again, we're going to focus on insert. Come down the panel, insert, and then on the top you'll see this magic thing called others. That's what we're going to focus on today. So let's do just that. While I'm in others, you see that I can insert external content. So it gives you some ideas what you can insert, but really anything with an HTML code, go ahead and try it. Or an embed code rather. So what I'm going to do first is show you over here on the other side how to embed a book creator. So the first thing you need to do from your book creator account is publish your book online. Once you publish it online, you will get a option for a copy link. You're copying the link from your published book online. And now we're going to jump back over here into Genially, into that insert external content, Control V or Command V to paste. And then you see I can stretch this, I can make it bigger. I'm just going to leave it right there for now, and we're going to go on to the next page. If you want to test this out, you could go into present mode over there to see how it'll look once you embed it. For now, we are just going to go into the next page, and I'm going to show you the next tool we are going to embed. So the next tool we are going to embed is from Google. So I'm over here in Google now, and I'm hoping you get the idea. This is a split screen. You'll have to switch tabs. So in my Google Doc or Google presentation, whatever it is, I'm going to come over here, File, Share, Publish to Web. And then I see a link. I have some options, but I want to click Embed. And then I want to see, there's some options. You could play around with it, but let's just publish. Want to be published. And now there's that code. Control C to copy, or however you copy. And now I'm over here, back to Genially. And back in Genially, remember, if you kind of clicked off, you're going to click Insert, Others, paste it in. I'm going to Control V, and I'm going to insert. And you'll see that my science classroom automatically inserts. Everything I have inside this Google Doc or presentation or whatever it was that's interactive is also going to be interactive within this Genially and wherever I put it. Just want to remind you of that. That's the purpose, right? So next page, and probably the most exciting to us in the modern classroom community, because we all need trackers, right? So one trick, if you're Excel, Microsoft Word, and you embed a tracker, you're going to have to use the online version of Excel or PowerPoint or any Office tool to get the embed code. It won't show up if you're in the desktop version, but that's why I'm streaming you through my Office 365. I'm sorry, Microsoft 365 it's called now. And then I'm going to open my Path to Mastery tracker here. When I click on File from there, now I see, stretch this so I see a little better. Now I see Share. And now I see the embed code. So you will not see this in your Control C. You will not see this in your desktop versions of Office products. one trick. Control C, Control V. I don't know that that's a trick, but that's a hint. You see this thing is a little sad over there. It's okay. Let it load. Let it do its magic behind the scenes. Let's go on to the next thing. So I'm going to also embed a PowerPoint the same way. And you see that when I change my slides over here, my embed code box in Genially doesn't empty. Don't worry. Change your slide in the editor in Genially and just clear it. Once again, I am in the PowerPoint version, Office online version of PowerPoint. And then I'm going to share. And then I see my embed code. And same thing, Control C. When I put it over here, Control V. Oops, that's not where I want to put it. You see I put it on the slide and it didn't work. Well, obviously, I need to put it in this Control V, this magic box over here. And then when I insert it, you see it over here. What you also see is a slider on the bottom. So it'll show you a preview over here. When you embedded it, it shows you a preview. And this is exactly how it will look when you embed it over there. Yes, you could do this in PowerPoint Live. Yes, you could do this with a PowerPoint show. But this way, it really gives your learners and your audience a way to interact with your content, your videos. You see this video will play inside this embed. All right. So your learners, your trackers will be able to see that wherever you put it. That's the advantage of that. So far we have embedded into this one presentation, we have a book creator. And I'm going to go ahead and close this and make this a little bigger. We have a Google Doc, which is my science classroom. We have my tracker. And once I present this, my tracker is going to be live so I can drag my students. I can also update my tracker in Excel and it will automatically refresh in my embeds from wherever I put them and become live. All right. We've also embedded a PowerPoint and now we need to get it out. So let's talk about how to do that. So you guessed it, my friends, sharing is caring. So from within Genially, now we are going to share out. We have shared in to Genially, and now we're going to share out the same way. So I'm going to click on the share. I don't know, I call them modules. I don't know. Synapses, connectors, I don't know. I don't know what that official thing is. You see here, this requires a premium plan to use an exclusive page. I don't need to do that, my friends. Wonder what it does, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is the share. Sharing is caring. And we're going to copy this. We don't need this exclusive page. We are just going to copy that. And then we are heading over to Wakelet. The reason I suggest to start embedding with Wakelet is in case that link from Genially doesn't work in something you're doing, the Wakelet will work. The reason Wakelet is awesome is Wakelet works. And it can be accessed from anyone. So I'm going to just paste that over here and wait for the magic to happen. Now you see that this embed is in this Wakelet collection, and I can add more things to this collection. Anybody that visits this collection now can interact with this. They can go to the next page. They could interact with this if anything was here live. And this is what might happen, my friends, but that's okay. You know why? Because this is that embedded Microsoft Office. And my Microsoft Office is a little persnickety and it is secure, right? However, if I'm logged into my computer, this won't happen. So if you're using it to project something in your classroom and it says you need to log in and you'll see a Microsoft code here, click refresh. And it will happen, or you might have to log in. But that's okay. Now you see it works, and all I did is refresh the wheel. If it has a thing on here that says you must log in, that's okay. All you have to do is within whatever you embed it, click it, log into your account, and then it will be live. So for your student tracker that's in Microsoft Excel, that's probably locked down behind something because of the security of Microsoft, which is great. don't worry, you can still use it. It will still work. Your students can still log in and see it. Just a little tip as we hit this road. Let's embed it somewhere else, shall we? So now I am in Classroom Screen. If you don't know about Classroom Screen, you got to check it out. It's beautiful, it's interactive, it's live, it's all the things together, just like everything. So I'm going to create a new screen. And you see they already gave me a beautiful background. I could use this background. I don't have to keep the background. I can change it. It's all good. Then I'm going to click that little button on the bottom. I call it the drawer. I'm going to click open my drawer. And then I'm going to insert. What do you think I'm going to insert? That's right. I'm going to click more widgets. You see all these widgets? Amazing. And then I'm going to click on that embed and paste the same embed that I ran in the Wakelet. And there it is. Sure, I want all those cookies. Cookies and cream, my class calls it. Now everything I'm embedding is interactive. Another tip, remember all we do is refresh and that's going to show. Another tip while this is refreshing is to create one presentation per thing you want to embed. So right now I have 4 things embedded into here, as you saw, and I can interact with these right here. And I don't have to leave my classroom screen now that I'm in. I could have done this also in the Wakelet. I can interact right here. I can play this video right here. And you even hear the audio. Even though that wasn't anything with audio, now it is. So anything that's interactive here is interactive there, plays right within now classroom screen.
To practice your sounds.
And that's just, I wanted to show you that the audio does work. The audio is on because it didn't work during the webinar, of course, but you see that when you embed, it does work. So that is just a PowerPoint, a video in a PowerPoint embedded into. So this is magic, my friends. So really quick to recap, we started over here in Genially. We created a 4-slide presentation and we embedded 4 different things onto those slides. Then we embedded that out into Classroom Screen as well as Wakelet. I am going to create another very small tutorial on how to use this same process inside Schoology. Since not everyone has Schoology, I'll show you how to embed into Schoology to make your Schoology pop. So thank you, my friends. I hope this was helpful. Reach out if you have any other questions. We'll push buttons together.